Hello everyone, it's Backlog Beatnik back again with more Pathologic Exile. Last time we got killed by desinking rollers in the mud flats, so we don't have our ranger available to us anymore, meaning we have to make a new character. I've decided that, since I haven't played him before, we're going to be using the Shadow.
A simple job, I was told. Silence a big mouth, get a big payout, and no one was going to be the wiser. Tidy, except for one loose end. Me. I would have kept my mouth shut. Professional integrity, it's called. Unfortunately, not something my employers believed in. They raised a toast to a job well done. I drank, and the next thing I know, I'm on this stinking crate bound for exile. It's not a complete loss, I suppose. The way I hear it, there'll be plenty of work for a man of my talents in Rayclast.
Alright. The Shadow is, magic dexterity, which means he can use... He's best at evasion and energy shield when it comes to avoiding damage. Oh, wait, that's right.
A simple job, I was told.
Shut up.
Silence a big mouth, get a big payout, and no one was going to be the wiser.
I already have a character with that name on another league. I guess I can't do that. Alright. Looks like he starts with daggers.
Nothing like a brisk dip to start the day. We're on God's arse. We're all that made it.
Now let's stab this guy. Double strike. Oh, cool. So there was an update just before I started this recording. Apparently there's been a rework of a lot of the artwork and a lot of the various graphical things, as well as the sounds in the game. Ooh, another glass shank. Let's do a wield, mofos. Actually, since I haven't seen his part of the skill tree, let's take a look at that. So he has attack speed and spell damage, and it looks like one-handed and dual wield block. Now it should be noted that one-handed damage also counts for dual wield, but dual wield doesn't count for one-handed. So if I take one-handed damage, that'll apply to both of my daggers. You know, it's not often I get to play as a casting character. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with dexterity and intelligence. I'm going to start with intelligence, then move through dexterity and get acrobatics. Once I have acrobatics, I can go and get chaos inoculation. The way I see it, if I have evasion and energy shield gear, I should be able to avoid a lot of damage and regenerate in the meantime. But looks like I'm stuck with iron greaves for now. Another interesting thing I've noticed is that all the dexterity classes have pants.
Feeling a bit short on mana.
You know, well, the witch has pants, but let's say she's an outlier. But all the strength classes, the Templar, the Marauder, huh. Okay. Yeah. Another change to the game that was made just recently, like literally this morning, I think, was that they changed the sound effect and how it works, how sound effects work, so that there's slight changes in pitch and stuff like that to make it less repetitive. Which is actually something a lot of games are doing these days.
It's nice not being dead yet.
Oh, yes it is. Okay, so we're gonna go with spell damage to start. I don't think that counts for double strike, but we can pick up some spells when we get to town. Or a spell, rather. I've heard this guy specializes in traps. And traps are a unique sort of kind of spell in this game. Most spells have a distinct cooldown when you use them. The double strikes isn't very long, but you can see it when I... Well, it doesn't have a cooldown, but most spells have a cooldown. Like 1 second or 2. Cold Snap, for instance, has about 5 or 6 second cooldown. Traps have a cooldown themselves, but it's a little differently. You get a certain number of charges for your traps, and when the charges run out, you have a cooldown to gain them. Nailed Fist. I might just use claws for this guy. Claws are actually pretty cool equipment. You can actually see it right here. You gain life when you hit enemies with attacks. Oh, good. At least that carries over. Let's get our quests.
Fine work with Hillock.
Oh, good. Let's get the reward. And you can see that's really cool. There's new, I already have Dual Strike. Fire Trap and Freezing Pulse. Now, Freezing Pulse is really good. What Freezing Pulse does is it shoots this sort of wave out from you that slowly dissipates as it gets further away. It's great for crowds. It's one of the best ones for crowds. Let's take this off here. Identify this. Brimstone Gutter. So I get plus 10 life gain for each enemy hit by my attacks. Plus 10 to intelligence. That's pretty good. 1 to 9 lightning damage. 1 mana gain when I kill an enemy. Plus 15 to maximum mana and more accuracy rating. That's going on. Stick that in there. We'll take a trap, fire trap. Now, let's sell items. Don't need this. This. Purchase items. Now, the hybrid class items aren't available just yet. So I have to choose between evasion or energy shield. Let's remove all the armor we have right now. Sell items. New. Okay. Let's get this. I'm gonna go with energy shield for now. Let's see. It's boots. Oh, I need gloves. There we go. On goes the robe. On goes the shoes. The gloves. The circlet. And the spirit shield. This goes in here. So now we have Fire Trap. And this throws down a trap that explodes when triggered, leaving an area of burning ground that damages enemies that are forced to walk through it. Now you see it's charging now, and each of those charges gives us one trap to throw down. There we go. So currently it only deals 1 to 6 damage. Boy, don't you look fruity. But we can improve that later. Another thing I should note about traps is that each trap skill gem you have, such as if I have multiple fire traps here, each one adds to those charges and acts as a separate skill. So if I have 3 of these, that means I have 3 separately charging fire traps. And there's Double Strike, leveled up. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to go with Claws and Spirit Shield for this guy. Even if casting equipment will look kind of silly on him. Put that on automatically? Yes, I did. And the enemies are kind of stupid in that they'll just keep running on the fiery ground for as long as it's there, which leads to them dying really quick. So that's good. I'm gonna call this a video in a few minutes. You can sort of use these like grenades. They're kind of cool. I'm sure that you're not supposed to actually use them like grenades, but and I'm almost absolutely certain that the fire areas don't stack. Like, if there's 2 fire areas that are overlapping, the overlap doesn't cause more damage. Okay, let's actually call it a video with this chick here. Fire Fury! Picking up everything but the currency item that I need. Let's just run away for now. Wait for our shield to get back up, because it actually regenerates. Get back here! There we go. Alright. So in this video, I killed Helllight, got the Lion Eye Watch, killed Fire Fury, picked out my equipment, and decided on what sort of build I will be building.
I'm impressed by how much this place wants me dead.
I kinda like this guy, he's pretty cool. So, if I pick this, it should increase my damage by 9%, which isn't much. But yeah, not much at all. Might have to pick up a wand too at some point. But that's it for this game. I'll see you guys later when I play more Hardcore League Path of Exile. Catch you later.